Hey everyone. I just realized, I hope you guys can hear me. Hold on a second. Let me make sure. Uh can you guys hear me? Okay, yes. I see my thing is pulsating. Hi guys. Hi everybody. You guys say hi to everybody. Everybody say hi to one person. It's Sunday fun day on my second live, guys. I had to take a little bit of a break to get dinner going. Hey everyone. Hey everybody. Hey everyone. I just realized what I did. I literally just made this and I put Real Talk Bougie on it, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. I was trying to have something fitting for the occasion. So I was trying to find okay, so Shirley getting her car seized is like my favorite episode because it includes my favorite line. How did they know what your business alarm was? But also, my other favorite episode, which was the episode that premiered, it was the first time Phone Calls from Prison did a premiere. Okay, just a little bit of trivia. It was their first premiere. It was their second, when it was their third video. It was video number 3. And it was also the day that Phone Calls from Prison came to my channel. And we had our little interview, right? So, because we could not wait to hear about Ty the Jewelers, right? Okay, this is the Ty the Jeweler episode. So, yes. All right, guys. So let's get into it. Now you guys know this is only our second time going live over here. So we only have like six. Well, I was about to, girl, we just had 60. Now we got 128. What? Okay. Um, so bear with me on adding additional moderators. If you know, moderator doesn't just like cross over from one channel to another. I am moderating some familiar names, but just also if you want to be, I mean, I can't moderate everybody. Let's, you know, but if you want to be a moderator, um, people are putting their hands up. Oh, are the pink hands high or me? Um okay. So let me get about 5 more cuz I've only got a few, like literally a handful. So someone asked and they received, okay? Um and I'm going to stop in like a second or two. So I'm going to get a couple more and you know, as we go along, because every time I go live somebody you were just waving. Thank you VB, you're so sweet. As we go along and we get bigger, everyone's not going to always be here every time we go live. So I usually have a nice group of moderators. So I just don't, you know what I mean, like um so let's see. And then I'm going to just do a whole, just a random, let me see. Uh, let me get somebody very random. Just a second. And you guys are so funny with your names. Okay. And so just stand by. Hopefully, sometime this week we'll know some things about you know, being able to get us some cute emojis and things of that nature. But you know, right now likes do matter. So if you hit the like button, that's awesome. I so appreciate it. But you know, and nothing stopping nothing. So let's get. So do you guys want to stop with how did they know what your business alarm was, or do you want to start with what kicked off? So there's something from the Rico in here. Okay, guys. So let's talk about the episode where we are going to hear Shirley talk to Nesto in jail about Ty the jeweler just called her. Like, okay, can we go there? And then can we go to um so I've got 3 things. I'm being very optimistic that we're going to get through all of this. But why not try, right? I mean, it can't hurt trying, right? Let's do this because I'm like, oh my god, this is reminding me why I was like Oh my God. They did such a good job with this. I'm not even like gonna front. This was it. They phone calls from prison, they rocked it. Cause I mean, the phone calls in and of itself are good, but they really did. They when they edited it, they did make it kind of so much more interesting. I'm not even gonna lie. This was such a good episode. Like by episode 2, I was like, oh my God, can you please drop the Ty the jeweler episode? So let's go in order of at least my favorites on today. We're gonna start over here. Okay. I'm gonna drop all the links for you so that you can go get your uninterrupted on and be my guest with that. This is for those of you who want to get your uninterrupted. All right, let's get into it. Let me make it big and just get you uninterrupted. Okay. All right, let's listen. Let's take a listen. Okay, shouts out to Shay.
What you been doing?
Well, Ty called me today. Ty, the jewelry lady.
Yeah.
Somebody called her to say that the cashier's check that you wrote to get my ring.
What?
Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Are you listening?
Okay, the cashier's check that you wrote to get my ring over a year and so ago, that was written off her account, and you stole $250,000 from her, and she needs that receipt and a copy of the check or something. She was telling Ty. So Ty says she's not giving her anything unless she has like a court order or something. She told her that you're in jail. Ty knows that you're in jail, but I didn't confirm or.
I mean, do you hear Shirley dropping all the MF and T? Okay, is Shirley dropping all of the T? Like, was Shirley working for the feds at this moment or for Will Wooten? Or do you guys not remember this? Shirley dropped every ounce of tea in the pot. Okay. Every single ounce of tea, she dropped it. Okay. All right. Shall we? Let's. And this is only a minute and 20 seconds into the call. Okay.
Or deny it. And anyway, now they're calling, they're still.
Who's calling?
I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. She didn't say. She said she wrote the lady's name down, but she didn't have it because she thought it was a scam.
Gail
and
Bickham.
Then she said that an officer from Rosewall Police Department called her as well and said that if it's not legit, I'll have to give my ring back and all that. And I said, well, if I have to give it back, I have to give it back. But
Them
whatever.
Folks are still trying to get at me for nothing.
Yeah. And
Them
then
folks are still trying to get at me for nothing.
There's a woman that they have. He doesn't know her a name, and she's a snitch, and she's trying to set you up or something like that. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But anyway, so that's how my day's been.
That's today?
Yeah, this happened earlier today. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I said a few days before you get your court date, they're still trying to do something.
Yes, they are. Yes.
So keep it. So listen to this. So this is in October of 2022, right? So this is before they took Shirley's truck. Okay. This is right before they took Shirley's truck. So what happened, for those of you who are late coming in, Shirley immediately goes into this call and she's like, oh, hey. And he's like, hey, how you doing? What happened today? Oh, well, I got a call from Ty the jeweler. Ty the jeweler said that check you wrote for $20,000 to her, well, it was written on someone else's account. And I'm gonna let her tell you. We're gonna run it back. We're not gonna play this whole entire thing. We're gonna get to a certain part and then we'll move on to the next one, and you guys can go and run these views up. Everything will be in the description box, so you can go right back on over and watch the full video if you want to listen to more. Okay. But this is one of my favorite moments so far. We're just taking a little trip down memory lane. Okay. Okay.
Lady.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
somebody
wait,
called
let me
her.
run it
Watch
back.
this video. Before I jump back into the $250,000 situation from the end of part 2, let me just say, you really want to stick around into the last call of this video because Shirley Strawbeery goes completely off about her daughter Sheridan. Shirley seems to be sticking by her man Ernesto, at least for now, but that might change if she were to hear the clip of Ernesto and the woman in Florida that I will be including in this video. For now, here's how the cashier check situation played out between Shirley and Ernesto.
What you been doing?
Well, Ty called me today. Ty, the jewelry lady.
Yeah.
Somebody called her to say that the cashier's check that you wrote to get my ring.
What?
Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Are you listening?
Okay, the cashier's check that you wrote to get my ring over a year and so ago, that was written off her account, and you stole $250,000 from her, and she needs that receipt and a copy of the check or something. She was telling Ty. So Ty says she's not giving her anything unless she has like a court order or something. She told her that you were in jail. Ty knows that you're in jail, but I didn't confirm.
And if you guys remember when we read the arrest warrant from Roswell, they said that they spoke with Ty the jewelers and they were pending like some sort of warrant or something to give to Ty the jeweler to be able to pull the receipts. Ty the jewelers did not agree to a receipt until, you know, she wanted to have some sort of official request before she turned everything over. But basically what she's saying is there was a lady who called and Ty didn't know who it was, right? And she didn't know who it was. She thought it was a scam. But then soon after, so we know, we're going to assume it was Gail Bickham, right? The real estate agent. And then soon after, Natalie Fields called talking about official business, Roswell Police Department, regarding this matter. Okay. So, and we know this also because this is also part of the write up. This is part of the warrant. This is part of the RICO. Okay. So all of this, when we first heard it, even though it was very juicy, right? It was juicy. But what is it now? It's part of the case. It's part of the RICO, right? Hello?
Or deny it. And anyway, now they're calling, you know, they're still.
Who's calling?
I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. She
Nesto, you know who it was? It was Gail Bickham. It was Gail. Who else would have been calling? It was Gail Bickham. Okay.
Have it because she thought it was a scam, and then she said that an officer from Rosewall Police Department called her as well and said that if it's not legit, I'll have to give my ring back and all that. And I said, well, if I have to give it back, I have to give it back. But
who says something like that? I would have been like, not on your life, sis. No offense. Like, no, Gail didn't say that to Natalie Fields. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Natalie Fields called. Wait a second. How did she say that? If the police officer called Ty, hold up.
Calling.
I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. She didn't say. She said she wrote the lady's name down, but she didn't have it because she thought it was a scam. And then she said that an officer from Rosewall Police Department called her as well and said that if it's not legit, I'll have to give my ring back and all that.
So Officer Fields told Ty the jeweler that if it's not legit, how ghetto is that? Like she told someone who owns their own business that if the sale isn't legit, that you're going to have to tell the customer to give it back. Like, how does that work? I mean, Ty the jeweler as the business, I mean, it's really not her problem, some sort of civil dispute. Because at that point, for Ty, it would, like, she got paid. As far as Gail Bickham, if it's a fraudulent check, okay, you're notifying me, but how do we get it back from the customer? Like, that's something you would have to do. Ty can't tell her to come in and bring the ring back. That's the police are going to have to do that, or she'd have to sue them. You know what I mean? Um, Anyway, but interesting, right? I don't know. I guess we would have to work it all out, but I just don't see how Natalie Fields can tell Ty the jeweler. So Ty the jeweler is now calling Shirley, which is all documented on a global telling call. I would expect if we're going to start compiling a witness list, Ty the jeweler says you better get your black dress pressed, honey, because you might be called as a witness. Okay. I need dun dun dun. Ty the jeweler, you might be a witness, okay? Just for nothing of the messy fact that you got called by the victim and you got called by the police. And what did you do? You called Shirley Strawberry, okay? You thought it was a good idea to call Shirley Strawberry,
And
okay?
I said, well, if I have to give it back, I have to give it back. But,
Them
whatever.
folks is still trying to get at me for nothing.
Yeah. And then I talked to Lamont and he said something about there's.
Well, KK, she told that to Ty the jeweler, and Ty the jeweler told that to Shirley. I think that they are going to say that to Shirley. This calls in October. So when her and Detective Fields meet up on 11/1, when they come take the G-Wagon, that's when she's going to have some choice words. You don't know who you're married to, blah, 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 all that stuff. Right now, Ty the jeweler, she told that to Ty the jeweler. Ty the jeweler called her and told her that if the sale wasn't valid, that Shirley would have to give the ring back.
The woman that they have, he doesn't know her a name, and she's a snitch, and she's trying to set you up, or something like that.
Who
So,
said somebody's a snitch? Hold on.
yeah. But anyway, so I said, well, if I have to give it back, I have to give it back. But
Them
whatever.
folks is still trying to get at me for nothing.
Some folks
Yeah.
are still trying
And
to
then
get at me
I
for
talked
no
to Lamont, and he
reason.
said something about there's a woman that they have. He doesn't know her a name. But
Who
there's
said?
a woman. Yeah. And then I talked
Oh,
to Lamont,
Lamont.
and he said something about there's a woman
She
that they
talked to
have. He doesn't know
Lamont's
her
messy ass before we even knew who Lamont was. Lamont told her that there's some woman, a snitch. Shirley, how do you look talking to these people? Lamont, you damn near 30 years older than Lamont. You sitting up there talking to Lamont before you talk to Nesto and tell him, and Lamont comes up with some story about a snitch and they're trying to get your husband in trouble. Y'all all messy.
a name, and she's a snitch, and she's trying to set you up, or something like that. So
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
but anyway, so that's how my day's been.
That's today?
Yeah, this happened
That's
earlier
today?
today. Yeah.
Wow.
That's today.
Yeah. I said a few days before you get your court date, they're still trying to do something.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yes,
Wow.
they
So
are. Yes, they
I guess they
are.
don't have anything. So what they do have, in
Ring
terms of
gone, daddy
cases, they're
gone,
trying to,
money
get
gone.
something out of that.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So now they call Ty, another
And
big
then,
mouth in town.
okay, Ty the jeweler, we've said this to you once before, sis. Shirley was talking shit about you on a recorded line. So they say you got a big mouth in Atlanta, sis. Okay. Just in case you did not know, they've tagged you for a big mouth. Okay. Um, mm, okay. My goodness. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. You guys made it over 2,000. Can you take a minute? If you're here at this moment, look at your phone. If you are not subscribed, can you handle that business for me? I so appreciate it. That way you can get your notifications and we can continue the shenanigans over here. Of course, more than likely, we're not going to always have Nesto and Shirley stuff over here, but um it just seemed to work for tonight to go ahead and do this. But yeah, if you would not mind handling that business, I would so appreciate it. And upon the replay, okay? Thank you guys. Hey, Glorious. Hey, Boo.
Wow.
Hey, a
And none of that
lady.
stuff is true. Wow.
Well, yeah. I just said, Well, I don't know what's going on. I just, played dumb. I just said, I don't know what's going on. I never confirmed or denied why you're in jail.
She
She didn't
literally
seem to
said
be
I
too
played
interested in
dumb.
that. She just said she thought it was a scam. She said, don't worry, I didn't give up any of your information, but I wanted to tell her they have it anyway.
Girl, I
They
didn't
have
give up
my
any of your information, but they already
Wow.
have it.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah.
they have your
They're
That was
fine.
fondue.
that
They have your
they still
fondue.
trying to find something on me. Ain't got nothing on me. Wow.
Yeah.
As
Well,
I
one Rico later.
mentioned before, it seems like Shirley is standing by her man and believes what he says. Meanwhile, Ernesto and the woman in Florida continue to talk a lot. In this call, you will hear how this
She said they talk a lot.
woman is seemingly hung up on Ernesto. Near the end, you will also hear Ernesto potentially admit to something scandalous pertaining to a box.
How funny is it that the visual is somebody with a floppy boppy ponytail? Okay. How funny is it? Is Sister Girl got a floppy boppy ponytail? Okay.
Okay, player.
Go ahead on with that shit.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
God, Nesta, you already know. I was thinking about your ass today, and I was just like, I did not want to be here, but I'm here, and it's all your fault because I
Well,
told
I
you.
don't know
And
what that
so,
means. Tell me what that means. Tell me what that means. I don't know what that
oh
means.
my God,
Saying that
shit.
shit.
Oh my
You
God,
keep
you
saying that
understand?
shit.
I've never been
They are
All right,
right
let me
until the
explain
sun
something to you
came
about
up.
me.
Do that. I got time.
I be having my, I be so good with keeping my shit
Who's
locked
the
and
first?
just like one point where I don't have to deal emotionally with nobody, right? Where if you in my
This
life,
little
if
speech.
I'm not faded, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never whined or cried or missed or none of that shit. Bye, see you later, But damn, I'm all mostly fucked up here. What is that about?
All right, why is that though? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Just say what
I
you're
was
gonna
trying to figure
say.
what you're saying. Would
What
you
I'm
just say what you
saying
want to
is,
say?
I don't.
Because you could be around the bush.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm stressing the situation on two levels.
Well,
I'm
tell me
stressing
the
the
level
fact.
then. Come on.
Okay, this is not part of one of my favorite episodes. So this is part of like this episode number 3, which was so good. But let's pivot. Hold on, let's see. Was there another part?
I said, it's none of your business. Well, what do you mean? Everybody's been asking me about it, and I've heard anyway. And I said, everybody like who?
Okay, hold
Everything.
on.
I only told you like bits and pieces of what's going on. Remember yesterday when you said that someone's in her ear?
Right.
I believe it's Panay. We all think it's
Okay, right
Whatever.
here.
You got so much game.
Last but certainly not least, it's time to hear Shirley Strawberry like you've probably
I
never
dropped
heard
the
her before.
I've
It
dropped the
seems to
link to this episode so you guys uninterrupted how you want to watch it can watch it after this. We're going here and then we're going to go to another episode and then we're going to listen to the whole entire Shirley got her car seized episode, okay? So I just wanted, these are when we were talking today about like some of the highlights. That's this is
to me she's not holding
these are
back
some of
and
my
just spills
favorites.
everything all out to Ernesto.
But this is what I was trying to wait till you got home before I just told you everything. I
So
only
Shirley,
told you like bits and pieces of what's going on. Remember yesterday when you said that someone's in her ear?
Right.
I believe it's Panay. We all think it's Panay.
Uh-huh.
And because she's like the days before my birthday when I went over there to get my hair done,
Uh-huh.
she sat down and was like, so are you going to tell me what's going on with you and that stuff? Like that, right? You heard me, right?
Yeah, I heard you.
And so I said, no, I'm not. And so she said, well, why not? She's talking to me just like this. I said,
so she said the day before her birthday. So this is in October. Shirley's birthday is, I think, July 28th. I think it's the same day as, is it July 28th? I feel like it's the same day as Farrah's. So July 28th was the day that this situation occurred. Okay. And she's thinking that Panay is over there in Sheridan's ear regarding, I guess, whatever's going on with Nesto.
said, it's none of your business. Well, what do you mean? Everybody's been asking me about it, and I've heard anyway. And I said, everybody like who? Joe and Marlon and Miles. That's what
Joe, Marlon, and Miles.
she was saying to me. So I said, well, they know how to call me, you know. And anybody did that, like Shirley called all around and told everybody, you know.
Right.
So then I said, you know, if anybody wants to know anything, they're feel free to call me, but that's my business, and you know, that's my business. And so then she had an attack right there in front of me.
What kind of attack?
Panay, I don't know if you heard this the day that Shirley was laughing at you, faking some sort of heart attack or something in the beauty salon, but she was laughing at you, sis. I'm not trying to come between y'all's rekindle friendship, but
I don't mean to laugh at that part about it.
I don't mean to laugh, but
and so, you know, I guess because, you know, I wasn't having it. It was just so.
Nesto and Shirley could have a free-flowing good conversation when they are running on that TT, okay? When they are talking on some TT, oh, it's cool in the gang. But when it's on his business, oh, don't talk about that. Don't talk about, okay, yeah. We'll talk about that later when I get out, okay? He doesn't mind running some TT then, right?
I just hate it. You know, it's like, you know, my mama.
I don't mean to laugh while I'm
talking
laughing.
about?
Exactly.
You know, you're not in my business like that.
Wow.
What are you doing? Yeah, it was really bad.
It was
So
really
then she had an
bad.
attack, and I was like, oh my God, are you okay? You know, that was just, I guess, to make me feel sorry for her or whatever.
She thought Panay had an attack to make her feel sorry for her.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, so then after that happened, when
Okay,
I
so
left
after
out,
the
she said, well, let me
attack,
know what you're going to do for your birthday. And I said, okay. So I never called her or anything to tell her, you know, what we were doing, because quite frankly, I didn't know what we were doing at that time. I didn't know Debbie was in, and you know, and all of that, and I didn't know anything, and I was just like, you know, trying to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're going through a
Trying
difficult
to
time.
do. Huh?
You're going through a difficult time.
Yeah, exactly. So she had her attack, and I said, well, what do you want? Do you need me to call the hospital? Call somebody, you know, are you okay? And then she settled down. I'm okay. Over after an attack, and from a second stroke, it just comes and goes like that.
Wow.
It was just really weird. So anyway, okay, so now my birthday, right? So
Okay.
she posted on everything, you know, it's my birthday and all of this. She never once called me, never gave me a gift, never did any of that. She and Tracy, so I know she's called all around. She's told everyone. I know she has, because, you know, Tracy, she told everybody what's happening. So anyway, so this girl that was going into business with Ronald there, this Asian lady, I got some things. See, what was wrong was I went to her birthday party and shared it, and the kids were there. I told you that. And I never once let on that I was going through anything, or, you know, they were all marveling at the fact that how I looked, and, you know, and Panay was like telling my age, and, you know. I didn't ask her, so she was doing all of that with the people, and I was like, yeah, that's how old I am. You know, they said, you haven't had any work done on your face or nothing? No, this is just what it is. So anyway, they were like, oh, you look great. So then after that, I came for my hair, and then she was talking about, because I didn't tell her. So, it's just been so much stuff. So then that's when Sheridan stopped speaking to me. She would never come by. She would never bring the kids by. And she stopped calling, stopped answering my calls. So that's when I believe Panay was telling her, don't talk to her. You better get away from all of that, and you better go down there and talk to them because they keep calling you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to put all the blame on her, but I believe because, Sheridan's not stupid, but I believe she has something to do with it. That's all I'm saying. I believe she encouraged it.
Oh.
And, and then I gave her this stuff for her birthday, and this lady from this Asian lady that Ronald found the lady. So Tosh and I were getting some pieces from her because the pieces were nice and she wasn't charging us a lot of money. So now, come to find out, today we find out that Panay has linked up with this lady. And now the lady stopped talking to us, and now she's getting all her clothes and stuff from this lady.
For real?
For real. This just happened today. So I just been thanking God I just been thanking God all day because
it's like, did Shirley have a good steak dinner? Did she what happened and why Shirley just is like on 25 at this moment? Like she is giving a lot of energy at this moment.
For revealing it to me. Now, you've been saying it, I got that, but now I really see it for myself. And it just, that really, it just, I'm like, well, dang, I have never done anything to her, anything, not one thing to her, but help her in every single way that I could. But it's like she wants everything. She's trying to undermine me with Sheridan, like pretend like she's her mom and all that. Sheridan, doesn't hardly talk to me, only when rent time comes, especially since this happened. She didn't before, but, we'll talk about, the rest of it, when you get out and stuff. Cause I know, but you're saying you don't like to talk about stuff on the phone.
Well, I know, but that ain't serious. That's really just your day-to-day life.
He said this ain't serious.
Yeah, but it's some, it's some more, just some unanswered questions. Anyway,
okay,
so
I got you.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's what I've been dealing with, and it's like really. It's
you
just
talking
terrible.
About the lady, you talking about the lady that came to you, that talked, the lady that met.
Yes, her.
And she wanted to go into business with y'all and all that.
Yes.
And she was going to do all that, the store and everything.
Yes, she did. Mm-hmm. Yes. Now she over there with her.
Basically, for those of you who are like, okay, what's going on? Basically, my understanding is that Shirley is feeling like Panay is stealing her vendor. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's move on to this next episode. We're gonna go back to actually episode 2.
No, listen.
So I want to this is the one. What's in this episode? Okay, let's start here because this is another one that was just like, you scoundrel, you dirty ass. Okay, right about here. Okay, let me drop the link to this one too if you want to listen to this uninterrupted. Get your uninterrupted on. So the first part was Ty the Jeweler. And the second part we listened to was Shirley going off about Panay. And now we're running over to that nasty call with Nesto and damn Sonia. Let me put this in the description box so all of this will be in here. But if you're watching this on the replay, what I'm going to say is welcome. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. Also, what I'm going to say is everything is in the description box. Okay. I've got a couple. These two are phone calls from prison. And then we're going to listen in its entirety to how did they know where your beauty salon was? Okay. The whole thing. Okay. All right. Let's listen to another one of like the parts that had us very early on in a chokehold. Okay.
Also very pretty. And as you heard in the first clip, he claims to be the first one to touch her new set, if you know what I mean.
A new set of boobies.
You can or can?
Oh, now I can. I was like, what?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
the communication with you is just harder because I can't email.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I got to figure it out.
But you can actually get mail there.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, you can get mail there. I can send you mail.
This is like when he first got on his phone. So basically, you already know she'd already found him in Fulton County, but this is when she couldn't find. So she found him in Fulton County, and then there were a couple days went by and she hadn't heard from him. She started worrying. She didn't know what was going on, and she wasn't sure if he got out or what had happened. And then she was able to get through to him in Cobb County. So if you remember, if you go to some of the throwbacks, you'll hear either throwbacks. I've got some posted that we did reactions to, or back on PCFP. You'll hear when she was just like, I didn't hear from you for a couple days. So that's not when she found him in the beginning. That's when she found him when they transferred him from the Fulton County dorms over to Cobb County, because again, he went, he was unreachable those days. Maybe he knew he was being transferred, but maybe not. Sometimes they don't tell you everything. I mean, you're a prisoner, so it's not like they're gonna like, oh, hey, we're gonna be moving you in 3 days. So anyway, I'm gonna let y'all listen. I'm gonna break in.
Pictures and all that too?
Yeah, there's no Polaroid.
Ooh,
Okay, well, I'm good with that then. Send me the same one you sent me then. I'm good with that. First one with that tank top. I love that one. That's my favorite one.
Is that your favorite one?
that damn tank top. That's my favorite one.
In your bed.
Okay. My stocking picture.
In her tank top laying in the bed, okay?
Yeah. Because you took two, but if one is out there, it's my favorite. I think the one with the glasses, you had the glasses on. I can't. But I love
With the short hair?
Yeah, I like that. I like all of them, to be honest with you. I like all of them. But them pictures more important to me than they got them commissary, because they feed you good. Yeah.
Right. Oh, good.
Good portions. Shower better.
What happened to they feed you good here? Now all of a sudden it's peanut butter and he doesn't like the food. But back in September 2022, the food was good portions, everything.
I'm glad you liking it over there better. That it's a better facility.
Yeah. But I will say this here. I sure miss myself some good ass pussy. I'm not gonna lie. Can't wait. Get that motherfucker.
He said, I sure do miss myself some good ass pussy.
Get that muffin right.
Yeah, get that muffin
right.
I'll be doing my exercises, my stretches.
Hey, I'm over here. At least I can get the pictures in my hand of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that I'm excited about that part. So I gotta get me some stamps so I can write you back. So I got plenty of time to do that in here. I'm trying now, but I'm glad I went through what I went through, so the communication with I enjoy the communication with me and you every day, every day.
Right.
I like that could have passed my time with, because if I'm up all night, I can read your letters all night. Yeah, then I can take time to respond back.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. I missed that part now, because that it made my time go by so quick like that. So how many pictures there allows to have?
I don't know. I'll send as many as I can.
Well, I don't know you. Well, yeah.
You only need 5. I mean, that's all you need. 5.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
We don't have any together, so
Yeah. No, we're gonna have plenty together. Don't you worry about that shit. Don't you worry about that. All that good shit. I already know that shit coming. I'm not worrying about that. I just tell you, I appreciate you for everything. I really appreciate you. You ain't have no clue. This is a man dream, for real.
For real?
Yeah, no, for real. The picture you sent me, I love that one you in the bed now. But you took 2 on one awkward, but one is the best.
I will send you that one, and the one with the tank top.
I love that one. I like the one with the glasses with the short hair. I like that one too.
Okay.
I like the one with the big braids. I love that one too.
Oh, the braids?
Yeah, I love that one too. That shit. You're a pretty motherfucking woman now. You're very pretty. You're just unique. Got a unique style.
Like we just met though. You've known me for what, almost 2 years.
Yeah, but don't play with me.
That's you.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it is.
This your first time seeing me?
No, I mean, I understand when you be like, man, look here, man, it's something big, just move out your way. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I understand because you got that same goddamn aura about yourself. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at you as a female, that's all. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a threat. Motherfuckers want to be your side. Them titties so goddamn pretty. That shit is ridiculous. Thank you for allowing me to be the first motherfucking touch them pretty motherfuckers down. Thank you so very much.
That's pretty crazy.
What?
You're welcome. But you're welcome. You're welcome.
Hey, for real.
And I like the fact that you appreciate them.
Yeah, I do.
Money well spent.
Yeah, I do. I appreciate
money well spent.
Yeah.
So you're saying that he said the picture of her laying, he said the picture laying on the bed, right? But later she said, no, I wasn't laying on the bed. He says, Fran, her said her was sitting on the bed and the pic is next to her bed. Liar, liar. Yeah, because it was Nesto said that she had a picture in a tank top laying on the bed, right? Is that right?
Sure do.
Sonia in the
Okay,
lines.
Okay. Well, call me tomorrow.
Okay, love you, that sweetheart. I thank you so
Yeah,
very much.
sweetheart.
And stay out the way.
I'll stay out the way.
When that thing get hot, just pat it. That's all you got to do.
She's such a
I
weirdo.
take showers now. Thank you.
I saw that in your text. I saw that.
Right.
In your text. Yeah, I saw. I got to take
Just
a shower.
pat
I
it.
got to take a good shower. You what?
Since I can't get to it.
Oh, that's all right. You're going to be just fine. Just keep working them jobs. Keep being.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Just a note, after Nesto got transferred, the first 2 calls he made were to the woman in Florida. Over the course of these dates from September to February, he called that woman 92 times and talked for a total of roughly 32 hours. He called his wife Shirley 57 times and talked for a total of roughly 20 hours. I'm working on the rest of the calls now. There's almost 200 of them, so bear with me. But until then, here's a sneak peek into the next video.
Well, what you been doing?
Well, Ty called me today. Ty, the jewelry lady.
Yeah.
Somebody called her to say that the cashier's check that you wrote to get my ring.
What?
Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, the cashier's check that you wrote to get my ring over a year and so ago, that was written off her account, and you stole $250,000 from her.
Do you think Ernesto has Shirley fooled? Do you think the woman in the second call is his side chick? Please let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay. All right. So let's jump up off of this. We're gonna go to let me reset. Okay. So those are some like when I think of like going like how this all jumped off, those are some calls that like tell us a lot about the story in just a very little bit. The relationship with Sonia and Nesto, Shirley, you could tell. I don't know how soon Shirley learned about Sonia, if it was pretty early on, but Shirley turned on, I don't want to say turned on Nesto like she did something wrong, but I mean, her temperature cooled off a lot. When Nesto first went into jail, Shirley and Nesto did have conversations, even though it did seem kind of stale. They're not a hot, sexy couple. But at the end of the day, it wasn't like it wasn't as bad as it was towards the end of their communication with each other, right? So, okay, let's get into November 1st, and that was the day that Shirley's car got taken, and we're going to try and make it through this whole entire call. And yes, you did hear Shay say that initially there were like 96 calls that they'd gone through at over, what was it, 56 hours. And keep in mind, how many cents per minute? Is it like 6 cents a minute? So, because like a 30-minute call, Sonia would be like, that's like $6 or something. Let me see. So let's just say $6. That's like 5 cents a minute or something. $6 divided by 30 minutes. Okay, that's can't be right. 20 cents. Is it 20 cents a minute? I forget what they say that the global tel link calls are, what the rate is, but damn 96 calls at 56 hours. That's them talking the full 30 minutes every call, and then it is rare that they don't talk until the end. We already know this, right? Anyway, let's get into it. Let me do this. Boom. Let me put up this. Okay. And I have to. All right. Give me just a second. Okay. You guys tell me if you can hear.
Followed by the pound sign.
Okay, can you guys hear? All right, let me advance this.
Please hold. Please hold while we process your credit card payment. Please hold.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Your card was charged successfully.
Now, you know, Shirley,
Facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
when Shirley would call
Thank you for
Nesto,
using
it
Global
literally would take anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes to connect.
How you doing? You done made it in?
Oh, yeah, I've been in for a few hours.
Oh, okay. How's your day going?
Well, it was going okay. The police picked up my truck today.
What truck?
My truck.
What do you mean, what
You talking
truck?
about your white truck?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Why would they do that?
They said it's being used in the investigation.
Wow.
I'm not going to lie here. In light of what we just talked about, I almost feel like when Shirley's, I don't want to say depression, because I don't know if Shirley was depressed or not. May's daughter, you can't hear. Everybody else can hear, hun. Oh, when? In the latest video? When did they give me a shout out? I mean, I know they put me in the description box, but are you talking about something I don't know? Are they did something today? This is when he knew it wasn't going to be something easy. Okay. All right. So okay, this is my point. I was just kind of thinking Shirley's demeanor changed a lot, right? And I just think when her car got stolen, not stolen, excuse me, her car was seized, it really, I feel like maybe that's when we noticed a little change in Shirley, because I can only imagine your husband's locked up, you're staying at a friend's house, you make good money, but it's not enough. And now all of a sudden you're at the beauty shop and your car gets taken. I just here she goes playing dumb. Okay, so yeah, let's keep going. I just feel like this would have made me feel some type of way too, and change how I feel, and also be tired. So I don't know. You guys tell me. All right, let's go back.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Yeah, they came to the salon where I was, and they waited outside for me. And when I got ready to go, they blocked me in, and it was a tow truck there, a flatbed, and they put the truck on the flatbed.
What?
Okay, so keep in mind this. So they took the G Wagon. The G Wagon, let me just refresh your memory, or if you're new here, How was the this G-Wagon acquired? The G-Wagon was acquired within some transactions regarding something in the RICO. So if we look at the RICO, because Nesto is up on a RICO right now, okay? You look at the RICO is tied into the purchase of a Prevost, the sale of the same Prevost, the purchase of another Prevost, the sale of that second Prevost, along with a couple of money transfers, a couple of hot checks, and all of that was used at a certain point to purchase what? Shirley's G-Wagon, okay? That's why they came for it, because it's part of the money trail. Okay, it was part of the investigation because it's part of the money trail. It's part of tracing back Galen Bickham's $191,000. That was one of the things, like when we first listened to this, we didn't know about the money trail. We just knew they came to pick up Shirley's car, and it wasn't all making sense because how were you going to seize all that? But now that we know more about the case and the facts surrounding the case, or the facts as it has been told from Roswell, because Nesto says he's innocent, and I'm side-eyeing that, but it's actually evidence. It's actually evidence of the financial transactions and the money trail from that particular part of the RICO. Okay. All right. Let's keep listening.
And they offered me a ride home, and I told them no, of course not. And thank God the lady that does my hair brought me home.
What kind of shit is that?
Well, that's what they said. They said, I asked them, do they have any proof? I said, what are you guys doing? Why are you taking my truck? Because it's being used in an investigation. Do you have any proof? What are you talking about? Yes, we have proof. I mean, no, we don't have proof. We have probable cause. And that can lead to proof. Sheridan came. Your daughter Sheridan came in. I mean, they didn't say that right away. I'm just trying to tell you all the stuff. It's out of order. But they said that, there are a lot of papers with my name on them. My signature probably has been forged.
Shirley was low key dropping a whole bunch of tea all these times. I don't want you talking about that. Girl, she's over here dropping all the TT at this moment.
Wait a minute. I'm confused. What you saying?
Come on, honey. Come on.
She said, "Oh, come on, honey."
Hold on. I'm trying to understand. Where were you at?
I told you I was at the beauty shop, and the beauty shop is in Roswell. It's in Roswell, the same one I've been going to.
What?
And the same officer that arrested you was there, Officer Fields, the little white lady.
That's what it is. Wow. How did they know where your beauty salon was?
That's it. How did they know where your beauty salon was? Nesto, you need to stop it. You need to stop it right there, sir. You better stop. Stop playing with these people.
I guess they've been following me. I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did they know where your beauty salon was?
But it just, my car came up on the radar, the license plate, that it was in Roswell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't have. And I said, well, what are you going to do with my truck? What does my truck have to do with this? They said it's for the victims. They needed to pay back the victim, some victim. And whoever this
ain't no, they're lying.
Well,
I don't know why they would say it like that, but I guess maybe they can't tell their whole investigation. But it was purchased. It's not a legal purchase. Maybe the monies that were used is going to go back for, yeah, I guess restitution to the victim who lost $191,000. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see.
I'm just telling you what they told me, honey. I don't.
Just telling you what they
I
told
mean,
me, honey.
I assume that this woman is setting you up or sets you up or whatever, but I assume that.
Wow.
So that's all I can tell you is what happened to me today, and I don't have a car to drive, so I'm stuck like.
You got to go get that truck.
I'll go get it.
You got to go get a tag on it. Cause I don't have no tag on it because it expired.
So this is when the ad nauseum dialogue about the F-350 started, because she knew she needed to go pick up that F-350 for like 2-3 months now and never went to go get it. And now she really needs to go get it for one reason or another. But they flip topics so quick. Like, this really is probably, they've been on the phone at this moment roughly 6 minutes. And now he's telling her to go get the F-350.
When does it expire? When does it expire?
It expired on your birthday.
Oh, I can't be driving around with no expired tag.
No, you had to go get it. Ain't number $20. You had to go to.
Where do I go get it?
You go to the Roswell police to go get it.
Roswell police?
I mean, not Roswell. I'm sorry. I'm just throwed off. But now you got to go to like Sand Spring or Alpharetta somewhere.
Oh. All right.
She's like, oh God, I don't want to have to do all that.
Well, and they said
why do I want to do all that?
Wedding ring too.
What are you talking about?
Why do you say? When I tell you something, why do you say that? Because I'm just telling you what they told me. They said they're gonna come and get it. I got it from Danielle Diamonds, and the $20,000 that you put on that. They're gonna get the ring too.
Stop talking on the phone. Stop talking on the phone.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, she had just told, so this is November 1st, right? And we listened to a call in October, when she told him that Ty had just called him and told him Ty said that the police officer said, and the victim called her, who said that there was a purchase made and that it had something to do with her ring. Why are you pretending like you didn't have that call with Shirley a month ago? He doesn't remember that Ty had just called Shirley and told him that the officer that they were looking for him, they wanted a receipt for the purchase of something, $20,000. Now all of a sudden you don't know? Come on now. Like, when we heard this call, we may not have heard the whole thing regarding Ty the jeweler, right? But why is he pretending like you don't remember a conversation where she's telling you that Ty the jeweler told her that someone came into her shop asking about damn $20,000 check? Come on now.
Just stop talking about that, because all that's bullshit. First
Well,
of all,
you just told me. That's what they told me.
right. I understand that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
but it wasn't a great day for me either,
That was a bad day. Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, they let me get my stuff out. But they I don't know. I just really think they're.
Let me just say thank you real quick to the two friends, to the two Bougie gang who sent me something in my Cash App. Thank you. I appreciate that. This channel isn't monetized yet. So I appreciate you thinking of me and sending me a little tip in my Cash App. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate it very
I'm just trying
much.
to keep this investigation open in hopes that they'll find something, you know, to keep you or something. It's like they don't have anything. They don't have anything. I know they don't.
Did BC call you back? Man,
No, he did not.
okay, I need
He
you to
said,
say. Huh?
he said he was in court. He said he was in court, and I told him what happened.
That's this video too.
And I
Okay.
called his
What a bad
called
day
his
for
office and
you.
told her what happened. Told Julia, and she said she would tell him.
So keep in mind, so this is now November 1st, right? This all happened November 1st. Sonia is going to start her slow, like, oh, your lawyer sucks. He's not doing the right thing. I worked in a lawyer's office. I know better. Let me help. She was basically playing pick me, pick Misha, and basically, doing all the things she could to undermine. Meanwhile, Shirley had a good relationship with the people. And, she said she spoke to Julia. She's on a first name basis with the receptionist or admin. And, but I guess Nesto's feeling desperate and all of these things. And he just ends up screwing himself. But good for Shirley. She didn't need to be married to a scoundrel like this guy anyway.
He said was, "Are you okay?" And I just said yes. I mean, I was just in shock, you know.
Right. Okay, then
Yeah.
also, they didn't. Yesterday when I went to court, they didn't put the man. I'm not gonna be asleep tonight. They didn't put the 6 charges. The six not charges, but counts. They didn't give me a bond for 6 counts on the same case. Let me give you the case number.
Okay. Go ahead.
So if you guys want to, we can go back, probably not tonight, because I feel like we're going to be here for at least maybe another 45 minutes to an hour. This was the hearing. So he said yesterday, right? So that would have been what, Halloween, okay? October 31st. There was a hearing where Jonathan Salmon basically did a Kevin Majeski style smackdown, tell all Nesto's drama and business. Jonathan is in the financial unit over there with Will Wooten, Kevin Majeski, and basically went in on Nesto real slow and methodical. But he went all the way in. So if you don't remember that hearing, I will fish it out and we can watch it maybe tomorrow or something. We'll watch it, okay? But that is what he is referring to, because Jonathan Salmon does make mention to Judge Manning in that court session that there were some additional items that were to be discussed on that day, and for some reason those items weren't on there, so they had to do a add-on for a later date, which I think we ended up seeing. But it's possible, I think they did do it, but I can't remember when. I need to go back and look in my notes. But he did have a hearing on the 31st. And then, like I said, he's talking about them missing a few things and some kind of conspiracy about it. But you can hear Jonathan Salmon saying, hey, Judge, there were some other items I don't see on here. And for whatever reason, they weren't scheduled. So he's trying to make it seem like the DA did it purposefully, but he didn't. There was somewhere there was an error. Okay.
212559.
212559.
Yeah, and that's on the same conspiracy case.
So what do you want me to do with this number?
Just text that to him and let him know that they, when I checked the bonds today, they left off those 6 counts. So when they left those 6 counts out, I couldn't bond out. They're supposed to give me a bond, but they didn't give me a bond. It's all on the same case. It's on the same case because he said it last night. He forgot to bring it. And I ain't figured
Wait,
out.
so wait. So what am I supposed to text DC specifically? Text him this number and what now?
Text him that number. Tell him that's the case number. Tell him that they left off the six, um, not cases. It's called accounts. 6 counts
They
off.
left off. They left off the
6 counts.
6 counts.
Yeah, 6 counts on this warrant.
They
Miss
left
Shirley.
off these 6. Wait, hold on, honey. I'm trying to get this straight. They left off these 6 counts on this warrant.
On the warrant. Yeah, on the warrant for the conspiracy charge.
Shouldn't he know that?
He didn't know it yesterday. He heard him say it, but I don't think he checked into it because it don't show that I have a bond on that. And I checked today. Huh?
Go ahead, but you just checked today what?
That I don't have a bond on them counts.
But you do have a bond on some counts?
Yeah, I do.
So you don't have a bond under 212559, those cases.
Yes, I got one. I have 2 bonds, but I have 6 more bonds. It was 8 counts. So when he came the first time, he gave me a bond. When he came the first time, so that's like 2 weeks ago. So they gave me a bond, but it had other counts that I didn't know nothing about. And I don't think he did either. He might have did, but they kept changing them, putting them up, changing them, taking them off, putting them on. So those 6 counts is still, you got to give me back in court to get them 6 counts to run it in what
So
I
you
got
got to
now.
go back to court?
Yes.
Wow. You got to go back to court to get a bond for the rest of these 6 counts.
That I think. That I'm not sure because I haven't heard nothing from him today.
He's been in court all day.
Yeah. I'm so sorry that happened to you today.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I mean, it's just okay. There ain't nothing we can do about it. Apparently they're really after you. They think you're some sort of big, I don't know. I don't know. They,
I understand.
yeah, they're just really trying to stick it to you. That's what it seems like.
Yeah. I see that. Yeah.
Oh, and they mentioned the Bentley. They said something, I can't remember exactly what they said about the Bentley. They mentioned the Bentley, that was part of the investigation, my truck, because they're trying to confiscate all your assets, I guess. So they said, we're trying to pay the victims. We're trying to pay the victims.
It ain't no victim, but it is. They're trying to hold on to your stuff. And first of all, I'm not gonna talk on the phone because they listening to everything you say. So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do that, and I know what it is. So I'm not finna get all in. I'm not gonna talk on the phone.
Yeah. Okay.
But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, you have to get
This is when you marry the guy or you're with the guy who you think it's cute that he's a little bit of a bad boy. And this is when the reality sets in that it's not. It's really not. Okay. When you don't know what your husband, quote unquote, is doing when he's not with you, as far as like how he earns his money and all of those things and where he's laying his head and what he's up to, it's not cute. This is when it is so less than cute, when it's just awful.
get a tag for your truck.
All right.
So I got wow, what a day today for you.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm okay,
Wow. Damn.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry that happened.
Yeah, I know. It's okay, It's okay.
Boy, look at here. Wow. Wow,
Yeah.
wow, 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 wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad he responded back to you. BC respond
Yeah.
back to you.
Yeah. I mean, it just hurts my heart that they think you're some sort of monster. You don't know who he is. You don't know who he is.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
The little lady said that. That's fine.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
The little lady, Officer Fields, that little lady,
I
the
can't
little white lady.
speak on all that right now.
I know.
Yep. Wow. Wow. Ain't that something?
So what happens now? What happens now?
Okay, so now I gotta wait till B sign respond back to me, or I gotta get him to come see me so I can talk to him on my council time. I'm hoping he can come over here tomorrow when he got the court or whatever. Once you text him this, um, wow, yeah.
I mean, I don't understand how come your lawyer doesn't know that.
I don't understand either because it was right there.
Shirley, rightfully so. As much money as she's paying, and she says, I don't understand how your lawyer doesn't know that. Like, I'm paying a lot of money for this to just, for me to not have to deal. Shirley's also, I'm assuming, paying for some convenience, right? And the fact that she's having to write down numbers and he's got so much anxiety around the process. And maybe, like, I don't know, like, we know that clearly there were some issues here, but the bottom line, yeah, the CP charges are loading. So yeah, that's going to be in January. But at this point, what else was coming? So they had the conspiracy at this time, and I think what was loading at this moment was the this right here, the car, the teacher, and the real estate agent. So the theft by deceptions, real estate agent. So the sequence was he was arrested initially for Erica King conspiracy, that whole thing with Regina Delaney, Olivia Washington, all of that, the Harleys, the conspiracy, all those things, right? Then it rolls into Scretchen and Bickham, the teacher, the real estate agent. Then it's going to roll to the CP charges. Then we're going to roll into sexual assault, amongst a host of other things when you look at the indictment. But in terms of the sequence of arrests, when he got arrested July 7th, the add-ons progressed in that order. The sexual assault was last. That was like in June of 2023. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yes, 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 yes.
I mean, I've been here 4 months, so they did give me a bond. He did give me a bond, but it's not on these counts right here. And it's the same. It's under the same charges.
So he may actually even be talking about the real estate agent, the theft by deception, the credit card fraud, and the other theft by deception, theft by and the $191,000. Yeah. So the sequence again, Erica King, the real estate agent, the teacher, the pictures, CP to the SA. Those that was, and all the multiple counts within, right? Um so because with Erica King there was conspiracy, there's fraud, there's this, there's that, there's the, you know what I mean? The Erica King thing is like 3-4 different cases. It was, but now it's, obviously everything's all rolled into the same thing.
So
It's like they keep adding charges and adding charges, adding. You know, the longer you're in there, the more charges they add.
right. Well, they have to do that to keep me. They add and take off, add and take off, add and take off.
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing. And then when they get in the courtroom, it gets so confusing. Wow. Dang.
She had to have known this was just a big, like, oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah. But I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. If by this time, at this moment, friend, do you have what was played on local news? I'm sure I can pull it up. I'm sure I can pull it up. That whole these two were just recently arrested for frauding $1 million in Atlanta. That whole thing. If you are familiar with this couple and da 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 da, yeah. Um, if not, if she didn't put two and two together at this moment, by the time the CP charges from the computer and then the contents of his F-350 in January, and also finding out I have a new lawyer to pay for, by January of 23, I would have had to peace out. Like this, ma'am, let this go a long time.
no, I just faced it head on. It's it's like nothing I could do.
What a day today for you. That's
Yeah, well, yeah, there's nothing I could do about it.
wow.
I just came out and said, "What is going on here?" Because they had the the police car, backed in, blocking me in. I couldn't get out. Even if I wanted to get out, I couldn't get out.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay then.
And they said, "Oh, we'll take you home. We'll give you a ride home. Where you live with Tasha and they said all that.
What?
Yeah.
What you gonna do with that little woman?
Well, it was her and this other guy too. This
No,
other detective.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the folks don't put your business all the way out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah.
I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
So he thinks that Sheridan is the one who ratted her mom out. You don't think that they were just following her? Like, why would he? He's such an awful person to put that into her head that it was her own daughter that would have tipped the police off to her whereabouts or to like where she gets her hair done or things like that. That's probably not true.
Wow. I'm just shocked. Wow. Okay. All right then. So I got to figure this out. Call Dion and ask him to help you, or if he can't, I'll go get I'll call Daryl to help you out.
Well, I gotta get the tags first, right?
Yeah. I'll call. Did you call Monty yet?
Who?
Lamont.
Who?
Lamont.
Yeah, yeah. He's getting ready to go out of the country again.
Oh yes.
He'll be gone for a while.
Oh, okay, okay. That what he said? He told you that today?
Yeah, he said I could use his truck when he gets it out of the shop if I wanted to.
Oh, when is he gonna do that?
I don't know, in a couple of days, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That'll help me out a whole lot. I need to call him though. I need to call him and ask him when, cause that I know you don't feel like driving that big old truck around.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'll just do what I have to do.
Okay. All right. Damn. Wow. I have so much I want to say, but I can't say shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Wow.
get it.
Wow. Yeah, I know you got an earful today.
Bullet
Well,
holes.
it's just like, yeah, they're just really trying to discredit you. You have no idea who your husband is, who you're married to. I told them, I said, the person you're talking about is not the man I'm married to. Oh, you have no idea who your husband is. And, just trying to discredit you and, and just, you know.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They always try to pretend like they're your friends. So you tell them, they think, slip up and tell them stuff,
Wow.
Well, you can sit down and talk to us, but get a lawyer and come and sit down and talk to us.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's like, why would I do that when you all are trying to make him out to be some kind of monster,
Wow. Well, my life.
Yeah. Yep. And mine.
Oh man, I tell you. Damn, it seems like this shit is a movie to me. It's just unreal.
I know, but it's like, I get what you're saying about the past. They're trying to, just because, you did time in the past, people change all the time. People change. They're trying to hold you, for the mistakes you made when you were young. That's not right, and it's not fair. It's just not right,
No, it ain't. No, it's not. No,
Yeah.
it's not. Wow.
It's really bad, And I know if you were not a black man, this would not be happening.
Yeah.
Because people up every single day.
People what?
People set people up every single day.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, they're trying to make it seem like I'm some unsuspecting wife that doesn't know, that her husband is, this terrible person.
What?
Mhm.
Wow. Well, you're safe. You're safe. That means that you're not in no harm way, and nothing happened to you bad or anything. Material stuff, you can get that back anytime.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, all that's gonna come back in the wash anyway. Just have to be patient.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm old.
Well.
Well, it is what it is. I feel so sad.
I just feel sad that that shit embarrassing. All of that.
Yeah.
I'm just wow.
It's embarrassing, humiliating. It's everything. It's just everything. But again, it's nothing you could do about it. It's just nothing.
Ain't nothing I can do. I got to get out and prove my innocence. I can't do nothing to the end. I can't do nothing to the end. And I'm gonna prove my innocence. So one thing about it is, I know for sure. I just gotta keep my faith and keep believing God. And I know it's gonna be just fine. I mean, I'm be honest with you. That is how things go when things hit you like that. But I never thought something gonna hit you like this today. That didn't make no sense. That's exactly when they pull up on me. It's the same way, just like that.
Mm.
Exactly like that.
Mhm.
And I wasn't doing shit. So,
Yeah, I was getting my hair done. I'm saying I'm getting my hair done. They were like, "Are you okay?" Or no, they didn't ask me if I was okay because they didn't really care. I come out here, you guys take my car. My husband's been in jail for 4 months. You know, I'm just trying to process this all. I'm just trying to process it. That's all. They're like, well, we'll take you home, and I have an unmarked car. I wanted to say, what makes you think I want to get in the car with you? I would never do that. I just wouldn't. I'd walk home before I do that.
wow.
Yeah, they seem it was a joke to them.
Oh, I know it was. So they probably laughing and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was. I know it was. Wow. Wow. Okay then. Well, yeah, just text that to him and when you gotta go when you need to go get you gotta get the truck, you gotta get something to ride in now.
Yep.
Dang. Wow. Mm-hmm. It's a shame. This is it's amazing how people they want you to help them out and do things for you, but they really hate you while you're doing it for them.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you heard that today.
Well, no, I didn't hear it today. Yeah, maybe Lamont said it, but it's like, oh boy, talk about just. Oof.
You need your
But it's
breather.
okay, huh?
I say you need your breather, and then you're going out there with your hair, getting your hair done. That definitely was embarrassing for her to take you home.
Yeah, it was. I'm supposed to get my nails done, but on Thursday, but now I can't go. I'll just cancel that appointment.
Wow.
Mhm. It's all right. It's just all right.
To your point, Glorious, let me tell you this. Let me tell you how the day unfolded. Um, on November 1st, the first call he made, 9 o'clock, 9:04, Sonia, 9:41. So they talked basically for in maybe about 25 minutes. Then they talked again for another 2 minutes. He called Shirley, 3 minutes, called Sonia at 2 o'clock, at 4 o'clock, both. Oh, so one was a 30-minute call, one was a 3-minute call. And then when he got the call from Shirley, that was at 7:20. And right after he hangs up the phone, and I'm talking right after he hangs up the phone, so maybe like within 5 minutes. So 1919, he talks to Shirley for almost 30 minutes, 29:57, right? At 19:55, okay? So literally probably went to go pee, do something, 6 minutes. He's on the phone from 19:55. He talks to that's the call that he talks to Sonia and is like, guess what just happened? He talks to her for 30 minutes. And then at 20:27, he talks to her again. So he talks to her for like almost an hour right after he talks to Shirley. And then he calls Dion. And then he talks to Sonia one more time at 21:21. Like this ninja stays on the phone, okay? This Negro stays on the phone.
Man.
Well, one thing about life, you're gonna get some tests and trials. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get tested. You're gonna get tested.
Wow.
Mhm.
Them folks told them folks who you live with and everything.
Well, they probably, yeah, they probably could have found it out anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, all that's fine. They listen to everything you say anyway on the phone. So that's fine.
So you have the bond, and now you got to get bonded out on these other 6 charges, is what you're saying. You have to stay in there until you get bonded out on all the charges.
Right. And I thought that was going on yesterday, and supposedly was going on yesterday, but they didn't merge them in together because I don't think BC knowed about it or slipped some kind of way. But that's what's supposed to happen yesterday because I've been in here over 90 days for all of them.
Did you mention something yesterday about some indictments? Did you get some indictments?
Yeah. I got 2 indictments, but I go to court on that on the 23rd. On the 23rd
And
of
what?
this month.
So that was the check, Palmer Dodge, and then Calvin, the credit repair service. But those two that he's going to talk about in just a second, those two got no pros, but they're back. They're in the RICO. Okay, fast forward. So at a certain point, they did get no pros, like let's say a year ago, and then they were revived in the RICO. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
what are the indictments?
I
What are
can't,
those?
I can't say what
Oh,
that. Yeah.
oh,
But that,
okay.
Oh, I just said it.
Really nothing. Them really nothing. It's that conspiracy what get you.
Oh,
Yeah. That's I wasn't concerned about that. I was concerned about the conspiracy. That's what I was concerned about. So that was my main angle right there. Because this is new to me. All this stuff is just straight new to me.
well, everybody that's I guess ever been in your circle, they've contacted.
What?
Yeah, I think so. They've contacted a lot of people. They, because when they did the story, they put out if you know him or whatever, if you have, if you know anything about this case, call us or contact us. And people contacted them. They said.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
He couldn't do anything about it anyway.
Everybody know me, so who ain't? Everybody think I got money because they told me I took $1 million. I don't know where I'm gonna take $1 million from.
Yeah, you don't have no $1 million in the bank. You don't have a $1 million lifestyle. We don't even have a house anymore.
So what I'm saying is, that's fine. All that's fine. They say anything to get to you, but I'm not gonna let them get to me. I'm not. So
No,
I'm not.
I just don't. I just don't know what's coming up.
Well,
But God does, and I trust Him. That's all I can say. I just got to get through these next 3 days of work.
well,
It was easy.
like I said, now if you need some, let me know. I gave you a number to call, and then
Yeah.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'll call them tomorrow and let them know if you need something, they can contact you.
I mean, I'm okay. I'm all right. I don't need anything.
Okay.
I don't need anything. I mean, all I need is, for this to be over, but it's not going to be over till it's over,
Yeah, that's true. It ain't gonna be over till it's over with.
Mhm.
It is what it is, and what it is I think that I told you.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Well, I
You
love
said,
you.
I know. I said, you said what? What was the last thing you said?
I told you what the DA said. DA said that everybody's afraid of me. I don't know what they're afraid of. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah,
At all.
I don't know. I don't know. It seems like everybody wants to be around you to me.
Oops.
They do. I mean,
It's just the opposite.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Like I said, we'll be all right. And it might not be meant for you to be in that anyway. So it's fine.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, my love.
All right.
Hang in there. Say your prayers. Stay strong.
I am. You too. And
I will.
yeah, text that BC real fast.
I will.
All right. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Uh-huh. Love you. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, we did that whole entire call. I wanted to hear it uncut because we probably heard that in like 2 or 3 different sections initially. And I mean, Shirley's demeanor, I do feel like after some of these things started happening, and rightfully so, I mean, you know, look, we're still debating what did Shirley know, what did Shirley not know, but at the end of the day, what she should have known as things were happening is that she was in the middle of a damn shit show. That's what she should have surmised at some point was that this was a whole entire sinking ship and it was time to cut and run. So anyway, we do know as of today, ma'am has filed for divorce. They have court on the 21st and we're going to progress from there. Tomorrow, let's resume. We can pick some of this up tomorrow. Over on Real Talk Bougie, I'll write down Jonathan Salmon, the and they said Salmon, not Solomon, but Jonathan Salmon um on Halloween. Also, someone asked about the news coverage, Nesto's news coverage in Atlanta when they first were talking about him and Charleston White and that whole thing. We can go back over that real quick and anything else we have not talked about. But I appreciate y'all coming through here. I know that there's a lot going on YouTube streets tonight. I know Nyla is live, y'all. So I'm going to go and make myself a plate and I'm going to go and see what I missed. I appreciate y'all coming through. Join me over. Let me see if I can do a redirect. And send y'all right on over up into there. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Let me see. I know y'all. For those of you who don't know where to find our good sis, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I have. Ooh. My bad. Let me see. I don't know if the mic just picked up that noise, but that was not. That was 12-year-old making noises. Let me see. I don't have permit. I don't think I have permission on this channel. Maybe no, I don't. But you guys know where to find Grown Woman Vibes. If you don't know the channel, then let me see. Now that I said it, I will actually share it on my. Oh, let me show you guys something else real quick before I let y'all go. Can I show this? Oh, you know what? Okay, let me stop showing like this. And oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, you guys. This was so much fun. Let me show y'all this real quick. Here's Mississippi Monica and Shirley over there with the damn G-Wagon. Okay. Hold up. All right. Okay. Ooh. Did I not find a G-Wagon that looked just like Shirley's? Look at Mississippi Monica and Shirley. Grown bougie intellect. Okay, period. So yeah, look at that. Look at that. Shirley was happy with her car. You couldn't tell her nothing. Okay. You couldn't tell her nothing. All right, guys, let me let y'all go. This was so much fun. I'll see you guys. I'm getting ready to go make my food and go see what's going on YouTube streets. I couldn't redirect you because I don't have permission. This is a new channel, so I don't have permission yet to redirect. But in any case, you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you out here on YouTube streets. Okay, I'll see you in the morning over here. Okay, take care. All right, bye, guys. See you later. See you later, guys. Thank you. And hit the like button for me on the way out, or if you got to this point on the replay, hit the like button for me. Likes do matter at this point. So I appreciate y'all very much. Take care. Bye bye.